Also, yesterday, me and Jessica went into town real quick and came back, and somebody was stuck on the road. Like, he got a two-wheel drive pickup, and he said he was sliding backwards, and he said that was very scary. But anyway, I came up, and I had to pull him out. So that was fun. At first, he had a couple of 2x4s. I was just going to push him. And then he was like, he found a rope in his truck. So I ended up hooking up the rope to the back and pulling him right up the mountain. No problem. Easy. I'm just glad I was able to help. He ended up giving me the tow strap, but I told him that he probably needs it more than I do. But he said he has plenty of them, and he gave it to me so I could help other people. But that was actually really nice of him, and I was glad that I was able to help. I feel pretty useless without helping people and stuff, and it made me feel good that I was able to give someone a helping hand. I thought that was awesome, because he was sliding down that mountain, and he said that it was pretty scary, and it was right where the little cliff edge is, and yeah, it was pretty scary. I would imagine it is scary. I've been in that situation before on ice with my Jeep. On my other channel, if you guys have went there, it's called Jeeps and Things. I had a pretty built Jeep that I built myself. I got the whole process on there and everything, but if you guys want to see that Jeep, you can go to that channel, Jeeps and Things. And yeah, I have just a bunch of automotive builds on there, and like motorcycles, Jeep. I even have me working on my truck, putting the lift kit on and doing the big tires and all that good stuff. But yeah, if you guys are interested, go check that out. But I just wanted to add that it was nice to help that guy. I'm glad I did, and I was at the right place at the right time. And now I have a tow rope, so I could tow other people out. Anyways, yeah, that was the story of the day. Just because out here relaxing in the big jacket, but she's got the tennis shoes on.
I know.
I told her to put the boots on.
It was just quicker to put these shoes on.
It is quicker.
And I'm just staying on the rocks so I don't get them all muddy.
True.
I will go inside and put shoes.
Yeah, get the boots on. No, I do that too. The other day I caught myself, actually when I helped that guy, I was wearing tennis shoes, and then I almost slipped and fell.
You did.
And almost hurt myself.
Well, good thing you didn't.
Yeah, good thing I didn't, but good thing I also, yeah, good thing I didn't fall. But anyways, the land is looking absolutely beautiful out here. Oh, I just love just walking around out here. It's so nice. And just so nice and beautiful out here. We've been just enjoying the morning so far. And yeah, everything's still pretty snowy. I just want this driveway and porch area to dry up, because this is just, it's a mess. It's an absolute muddy mess out here. Fire going. Everything is just a slushy, it's a mess out here. Lots of mud and stuff. And we're just gonna get our day started. I think that today we're gonna be making a video. This is gonna be for day after tomorrow. And we are gonna be stacking up some firewood. We're thinking about emptying this today, taking this to the dump since it's Monday. They're open. The Concho dump, we could take this, and I'm thinking we'll just use this for wood, and then probably put this front portion right here on the top, and then use that as a cover. We'll put a piece of plywood or something on that so it can cover the wood, and then we're thinking about just stacking our wood all in here. And as far as the trash corral, I'm thinking what we'll do is probably just, because this is since the day we moved in, we have been using very, very little trash. And I think that we could just leave it in my truck, because if it's every 2 months and we only have this much, that's not too much. So I think we'll do that. And I think that'll be a very nice wood spot, hopefully. If not, we'll just move this, but I think that's a perfect spot for wood. This is just for next year's winter, because last night it actually got to 15 degrees. And it was pretty chilly. But we had the buddy heater running again, and that thing keeps us nice and toasty. Pines are looking good. Yeah, but everything is just a mess. So we got to get some rock down ASAP. Some gravel, something, because once this rain and the snow hits, it is not fun to deal with all this mud everywhere. But yeah, I think that the tiny home shed to conversion has been doing pretty awesome. Solars are doing amazing up there. We're pulling in about 900 watts right now. I did find out that I had the ladder over, standing over there, and there was a tiny bit of shadow on the solar panels, and it was only pulling in 350 watts, and I was wondering why with the full bright sun. And it turns out the little tiny shadow that the top of this ladder was making was taking away about 400 watts. So I moved that, and I should probably go up there and wipe them. I'm thinking about using glass cleaner or something, and I'm not sure, but get those nice and cleaned up, and I'm sure would be pulling even more power. But this is just a little update video for you guys, and we're gonna be collecting all our wood. We got a pile over there, a nice little pile of wood, and then we got a pile over here behind Jessica, and it's a pretty decent amount, but we're gonna definitely be getting more. And I know that there's some people that sell wood by the cord. Don't know how much that is. We haven't looked too much into it, but I saw a truck at the beginning of our road that they said that they have wood for sale, and I'm just curious how much that is.
Plus, it'd be fun to go cut our own wood.
Yeah,
Like, get a permit.
that's true. Me and Jessica were also thinking about getting a permit, because someone in the comments said it was like 12 bucks or something. It was real cheap. We're thinking about getting a permit for next winter and going and cutting our own wood and just filling up the back of my truck with logs and then cutting them the rest of the way here, and then we can stack them there. I don't know if that's going to be tall enough or anything, because we want a lot of wood. Maybe we'll just spread it wider and use a tarp to cover it, because I know that in wintertime there's going to be a lot of wood to burn. So that little bit right there is not going to hold enough for us. So we're probably going to want to put it from the end right here till probably the end of that window and just get a huge pile going. I think that'll be really nice. But just a quick little video for you guys. This is today. So when this is posted, I filmed this the morning of when it's posted. We are a couple days ahead on videos, so all that stuff that's being posted right now was from a couple days ago, or a few days ago or whatever. But this is a video of today, so you guys can see. And we're gonna be getting on. We can't wait till spring comes, because we want to start getting a garden going. Someone was nice enough to send us a whole bunch of seeds, so we want to get on that. We got to start tilling and everything. I'm not sure exactly where we're going to put the garden yet, but we are going to figure out a spot, and we're going to get on that. And we were just talking this morning about chickens. We want to get some chickens because we want the eggs and all that, and I think that'll be fun. And we've been spending a lot of money on eggs alone. So that's what we're doing. Anyway, just relaxing just this morning because it's real cold. Got a little fire going with just the cut-offs from all the wood. And yeah, just enjoying the morning for now and before we get our day started. So hopefully you guys like this video, and we'll see you on the next one.